Multistate search is underway after 5 homeless people were shot in just a matter of days.
And 2 of the shootings were here in New York City, but the other 3 were down in Washington, D.C. News 12's Katie Lesso is joining us from the studio with the very latest information. Katie, what can you tell us?
Well, the NYPD says that they believe there is a direct link between these shootings. The victims were not only homeless, but the majority were sleeping, according to investigators. The mayor has called this a, quote, cold-blooded act of murder. Let's get straight to the images of the person investigators are searching for. Police believe this person shown here on your screen in these surveillance images shot 5 homeless men over the course of 9 days. 2 of them have passed away. These particular images are freeze frames pulled from a disturbing video that shows the person actually walk up to the sleeping homeless person and shoot them in Manhattan. So we've created a timeline for you. The first victim was on March 3rd in D.C. Police say the victim was found with a gunshot wound but is expected to survive. Then on Tuesday, the 8th, another homeless man was found with gunshot wounds that are also considered not life-threatening. But then last Wednesday, police in D.C. responded to a tent fire. Once that fire was put out, they say they discovered a man with multiple stab and gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead. And here in the city, police tell us both victims were homeless, were shot between 4:30 and 6:30 in the morning on Saturday while sleeping on the street. One of the victims is expected to survive, but the other was killed. Well, last night, activists took to Lower Manhattan to demand for safer streets. They called for people to stop vilifying the homeless and say we must instead make sure they have adequate resources. Meanwhile, Mayor Eric Adams and D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser released a joint statement last night saying in part, quote, "It is heartbreaking and tragic to know that in addition to all the dangers that unsheltered residents face, we now have a cold-blooded killer on the loose, but we are certain that we will get the suspect off the street and into police custody," end quote. Now, authorities, they are offering a total reward of $55,000 for information leading to an arrest and conviction of the person responsible. But new today, we've learned a homeless person was shot and killed last night in Manhattan. Police say it's unclear if their death is also connected. Anyone with information is asked to call police.